right, let's start a little bit high level, how Web3 might be able to fix Web2's flaws in the gaming industry. We know many players face paywalls, a lot of ads. They do not really own their in-game assets. If we think about Counter-Strike or World of Warcraft and all of the issues players had, what are these major issues in the current gaming industry, and how does Mythical align players as true stakeholders and not just like somewhat suckers for ads?
Gaming's always been an industry that it has a high failure rate. I think 90% plus of games don't usually make it. So it's always been a tough industry. And really what's been interesting is how a lot of games, free to play has been a big piece of this business. Games that are literally free to come in and play these games, but you're trying now to kind of chase after people that will monetize, which is a challenge. And I think what we're excited about is the concept of Web3 does a couple things. It's really a paradigm shift, right? How do we take existing games and have new ways to kind of monetize that, right? And have success. It's giving power back to the consumers, which we think is powerful. That's one of the reasons we got in the first place, right? Is that, I saw this thing back in 2017, nearly 10 years ago, called CryptoKitties. And my behavior as a consumer is I'm not a whale. I don't spend thousands of dollars in games. I'll spend $30, $40 in a game, And next thing I knew, I dropped $600 on 2D images of cats. And I'm like, why did I do that? That's not my normal consumer behavior. And that was actually really intriguing because it really dawned on us back then that was very powerful. That's not buying Spider-Man as entertainment for $1.99 that you're just kind of throwing that money away. It's an asset, right? It's something that I can decide as a consumer. It's not necessarily an investment. I don't like thinking of it as an investment. I like thinking of it as an asset, right? I can make the decision. I have the ability to make that call. I can sell it at a loss. I can sell it at a profit. I can play with it. I can burn it. I can give it to a friend. Whatever I want to do is my choice as a consumer. And I think that's the powerful part.